So I want to take this channel in a different direction, right? I don't I don't really like making gaming videos. Like a gaming compilation, gaming funny moment videos. Those are not fun for me. So I'm not gonna make those. And I always when I made videos on this channel, I always thought I'm gonna make like the videos that I like, but I modeled them off of the videos that I watched in 2015. It's not 2015, and I don't like that type of video anymore. I would watch like gaming funny moments compilations because that was what I liked then. I don't like that now. I don't watch any gaming videos now, and it doesn't make sense for me to make videos of something I don't actually like. I can't expect people to watch things that I don't like myself, you know? I don't like gaming videos. Why would people watch someone who doesn't like gaming videos' gaming videos? You know? Doesn't make sense. It's also just not fun to like sit down, have 3 hours of footage, and be like, all right, better find the funny. And then when I look through it, it's not actually funny. That's not it's not fun to look at something and be like, damn, this isn't funny. I'm gonna post it though. So I'm not gonna be sticking to just like making funny videos or like video essays anymore. I've kind of come to accept that I'm just never gonna make money off of YouTube. We're gonna talk about that in another video, by the way, because I've got some strong words about that, about the new YouTube terms of service. I mean, so instead, I want to talk about things that I care about instead of things that might make me money. And things I care about right now are politics, video games, and movies. It's mostly politics. It's like all I do right now. If you ever look at my Twitter, don't look at my Twitter. Don't. So the protection quality is probably gonna go down because look, dude, I'm 17. I'm not like I'm not PragerU here. Okay, I'm not gonna be making a high quality video essay every time. So yeah, quality is gonna go down, but I'm still gonna try not to say dumb shit. I'm not gonna, I'm still gonna like say things that like make sense, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna say things I think are important. Anyway, I think I'm thinking of like making daily videos, daily talking about what I like, talking about things that I care about, videos, rants, turn into streams once I have an actual audience, if I ever get an audience. Otherwise, I can stay in these little rants like this. So I thought it'd be fun to what I say. But fun to make videos based on what I. Okay. Since we're taking this channel in a different direction, right? I think it'd be good for everyone to kind of get to know what I'm really like. Can I make this bigger? Can I make it bigger? Right. There we go. It's bigger now. I mean, you get to know me, right? Right? If you're gonna watch anything in my videos, the topics are not gonna be consistent. But what is gonna be consistent is my personality. So I figured, let's take a look at that. Let me show you all I'm about. So I got a lot of quizzes set up for us today. First, the color quiz, which is this one's just kind of. I found this in a psychology textbook, and I don't really understand how it works, but this is quiz number 1. All right, which color makes you feel the best? I'm feeling purple. It's cool. These two like look the same to me. I am a little bit colorblind, red-green colorblindness. This one's popping out at me. Then this. That one's. Oh, I like that. Yeah. All right. We got our first selection. Supposed to wait 2 minutes to take the second part. I don't really want to wait 2 minutes. I can totally rant for 2 minutes though. Don't get me wrong. I am able to do that. I guess I can try. Let's see. A lot of my family thinks that I'm quiet, that I'm a quiet person. So that when I have a friend over or just someone my age over and I start talking a lot, they're like, "Whoa, whoa, he talks. He is this the same person?" And they say, Eli, why you talking so much? Are you on drugs or something?" And I'm like, "No, this is actually who I am. I just don't talk to you." Whoa, that's crazy. I I don't say it that rudely most of the time. Yeah, I don't really talk to people that I don't get along with, especially uh when I don't feel comfortable sharing myself with them. Anyway, let's continue the test. Oh, this one definitely that one called out to me. This one. I'm trying not to like do it in the same. I'm trying not to think about what the previous order was. Just like it's said pick colors. To pick the color that makes you feel the best. Colors don't really make me feel much of anything, you know? That one's I don't like that one. I think I licked the microphone. Whoa. All right. Color quiz. What do you say? Oh, got a Discord message. I'll check that in a minute. Your existing situation. Outgoing but unpredictable and unstable. Likes to do things his way. Otherwise, he becomes agitative, indecisive, and fake in his activity. Oh, I'm never fake. I don't know about this, brother. I am never fake. I hate being fake. The number one thing I hate the most is when someone is fake. Like you ever been like to a daycare or like a restaurant? They're like, "It's always a great day at Chick-fil-A," or something like that. I hate that vibe. Like, "Hiya, good to see you again. Good morning." Oh my god, I hate that. Stress sources. Not a team player and is unwilling to be involved in most activity. Oh, don't say that. Shh. Past, he was over-involved and now emotionally drained. Due to his fear of over-involvement, he now chooses to remain uninvolved with the activities around it. No. No. No, no, no. Nah, this doesn't sound true. I'm being slandered right now, okay? I'm being slandered. Restrained characteristics. Find contentment through sexual activity. He feels hopeless to change his problem. No, I do not feel hopeless. I don't know where any of this is coming from. Don't trust the color quiz, bro. It's not a diagnosis. Don't trust the color quiz. Seeking to broaden his horizons and believes his hopes. Wait, these are contradictory. Stupid color quiz. Feels hopeless. Believes his hopes and dreams are realistic. Those are contradictory. Those don't work. Whereas he might not be able to do the things he wants and needs to escape a peaceful, quiet environment. Leaving him doubtful and cautious about becoming intimately involved with others. No. Nope, wrong. Wait, this is... Okay, it's so confident that I feel hopeless that it said it twice. Desired objective, which is to live in a calm, peaceful, relaxing environment where everyone gets along. There's a strong sense of belonging. That sounds nice. Sure. Needs to find a stable and peaceful environment which will free him of the worries that are preventing. Okay, sure. Yeah, I always feel like I'm held back. I do. Not like people are like actively stopping me, but like people are passively stopping me. Like, I can't act the way I want to, the way that comes naturally in front of my family, because they're like, and I know that some of them watch this YouTube channel, but none of the ones that would judge me, because I wouldn't tell them about it. What is it? Yeah, I don't feel like I can express myself in front of most of my family, so I feel held back in that sense. Whenever I explain like my political views or something, they're like, "No, never, nope, never gonna happen." when I propose a change, like protesting earlier start times at schools. Like so school wants to make start times earlier, which is, like proven to be really bad for students. And the CDC says that schools, like the CDC, the United States Center for Disease Control, believes that people would be a lot healthier if students could sleep until 9 before their school starts. So I say this. I say this change is really bad. We should make school times later. We should protest this. Like, I know we can't do much, but we gotta like make our voices heard. We should protest, have some sit in or sleep in to show the district that we can't. We're not gonna stand for this. All my friends hear this and they're like, "Nah, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Let's waste of time. Don't even try. Not gonna work." That kind of shit pisses me off because I want things to happen, and I don't like the idea of them not happening. Okay, we're done with that quiz though. It's time for quiz number 2. Oh, it just goes straight to the quiz. Damn. Okay. This is the 16 personalities quiz. It's like a mix of the Myers-Briggs and something else. Regularly make new friends. Somewhat agree. Exploring random topics that pique my interest. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Seeing other people cry can make you feel like you want to cry. I mean, yeah, kinda. I don't cry though. I can feel like I want to cry without crying. I don't cry, which sucks. Crying's cool, by the way. Often make a backup plan for a backup plan. Kinda. Yeah. I mean, I. Sometimes I overthink things and then think I need plan. Other times I'm like, I can't change it. No matter what I do, shit's gonna happen. I just go. Usually stay calm. I act calm. Do I feel calm? I don't know. Is calm behavior or state of mind? That's the question here. Usually stay calm. Yeah. Change that one. At social events, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to ones you already know. Yeah. Okay, depends on the social event, but that's pretty spot on. Yeah, I don't really do parties very well, if that's what that means. For to completely finish one project before starting another. Um, I have a tab. I have like 6 different Google Docs based on ideas that I have for videos. And they'll like get pretty far and then I'll stop. So, not really. No, very sentimental. No. Yeah, no. I don't get sentimental. I don't express sentimental a lot. Sentimentality. I don't know what showed up there. Hopefully I didn't just dox myself by hovering my mouse up there. I don't know what it showed. You like to use organizing tools? Definitely not. Nope. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. I mean, a little bit, but not really. Because I just, small mistakes happen. Feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting? No. I can't do that. I'm like, no, they don't know me. I don't know them. That they might think that I'm trying to hit on them or something, and I'm not. Not too interested in discussing various interpretation. Oh no, I do like that. I do like doing that. I have to like the creative work to begin with, but I do like trying to interpret it. More inclined to follow your head than your heart. I don't exactly know what this means, but like I work very hard on trying to know like when to do the smart thing, even if the smart thing isn't fun. but slightly. Usually prefer to do what you feel like at any given moment instead of planning at a particular. Usually prefer what you feel like at any given moment instead of planning a particular daily routine. Yeah. No, I have a little bit of a daily routine. Rarely worry about my answers. There's one about indecisiveness. We're not gonna have a good time. You rarely worry about what you make a good impression. Yeah, I don't know. I I do worry about that. Okay. Enjoy participating in group activities depends on the group. Okay. Assuming it's a group I like, sure. Still. I don't. The group that I hang out with, I don't really like so much, so I don't like doing activities with them, but I imagine that with other groups, I would really like to do activities with them. You like books you like books and movies that make you come up with your own interpretation of the ending. I never seen one of those. I don't think. I'm not too book literate because books are cringe. Books are cringe. Sorry, but they are. Movie. I mean, it'd be cool. It'd be cool. It'd be cool. Your happiness comes from helping others. Yeah, I wish I could say that. I wish I could say that, but I like the reaction when someone like does something that they like always wanted to do and they get all excited about that. That's nice. It's nice when people like are obviously happy and it's because of you. That's nice. But just knowing that I helped them doesn't do it for me. So I don't know. I don't know. Stop. It auto scrolls me. Uh, yeah. More interest. You're interested in so many things that you find it difficult to choose what to try next. No, I decided what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be a politician. The world's gonna burn down. Going to warring things that. Nah, I mean, they probably will, but I don't worry about it. You avoid leadership roles in group settings? No, I go for the artistic. I go for the leadership role. I am artistic. I'm not autistic. I mean, I'd have to get tested for that by a professional, but I don't think I am. You think the world would be a better place if people relied more on rationality and less on their feelings? Nah, because, uh, ethics are not baked into rationality. So ration might tell you that that it's more efficient to not care about poor people, but I think that we should care about poor people though. So we're gonna get more into that in the next quiz. You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax? Disagree. You enjoy watching people argue? Yeah. Disagree. I need attention all the time. My mood can change quickly. Mostly disagree. You lose patience with people who are not as efficient as you. Yeah, especially in video games when you're not as like efficient as I am in video games. I'm just like, come on, dude, just push the button, man. I'm not an asshole, I swear. Maybe it's just in video games. I try to be very understanding. You often end up doing things at the last possible moment. I mean, homework assignments, yeah, because I don't give a shit about them. Yeah, yeah. Always been fascinated by the question of what, if anything, happens after death. No, not interested at all, because it doesn't matter. I'm dead. I'll be dead. I know that. I know that there's no heaven there. Okay, and if there is, that's for later me to worry about. If God's up there and he's like, he touched his penis, now he may not come to heaven. That's just extremely petty. I don't think God's petty. He's not gonna let me. He's not gonna do me like that, bro. He's gonna be chill. He's gonna be very nice because that's who he is. And also, I don't believe in God, but he'll be fine with that. He'll understand. You usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own. Yeah, I'm only making this video because I can't find my Discord friends right now. Become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical. Nah, I can do theoretical discussions, I like to think. Easy to empathize with people. Empathy is... Listen, I am a heterosexual male. Actually, that's not true. The heterosexual part. I'm not gay. Listen, okay? Cock is cool. Tits are cool. Everything. It's all cool with me. You find it easy to empathize with a person whose experiences are very different from yours. Easy? Not quite. Can't say it's easy. But, like, I do try, and I understand that, like, pain is bad, you know? I understand this. So I try my best to be comforting, and it's not easy. Whatever. Usually postpone finalizing decisions for as long as possible. Yeah, I do. Really second guess the choices that you make. No regrets. That's my motto. No regrets, never. I broke my leg in 2019. I don't regret it though. I don't regret it. After a long and exhausting week, a lively social event is just what you need. After a lively social event, a long and exhausting week is what I need sometimes. I mean, I haven't gotten to enough parties to really know, but I do like socializing with people. Actually, can I go back? I wanted to change that one. Okay, whatever. Enjoy going to art museums? No, those are lame as hell. Yeah. Have a hard time understanding people's feelings? No. Have a to-do list? It's cool. It's cool to have a to-do list. Rarely feel insecure? Rarely? Yeah. I do still feel insecure sometimes, don't get me wrong. Avoid making phone calls? Yeah, because phone calls are cringe. I'd only have phone calls with a significant other, not... When mom calls me, I think that she got into a car accident. Get worried. Don't call me. Don't call me. I'm not gonna... Don't call me. Simple. You often spend a lot of time trying to understand views that are different. Yes, dude, because, like, you know, everyone is the good guy from their perspective. So, don't argue with someone as if they're the bad guy. Some people just say, like, you're the bad guy, or, like, you're a fascist, you're a white supremacist. And, like, yeah, and? Like, they don't get it, you know? Yeah, to us, to me, it's obvious that these are, like, bad things, but they see them as good things. And you have... In order to bring people to your side, you can't just condemn them. You have to try to understand their perspective, denounce their perspective, explain why their perspective is wrong. Or at least why the conclusion that they came to through that perspective is wrong. In your social circle, contacts your friends and initiates activities. I could kind of say that. Yeah. Although they could be initiating activities without me, but I don't think that's happening so much. If your plans are top priorities, get back on track as soon as possible. Not really. Unless it's, like, deathly important, but I don't really... care so much. I don't know. This test is gonna be a lot more fun when I'm older. You're still bothered by mistakes you made a long time ago. Never regret. Never regret. No regrets. Rarely contemplate. Yeah, because why would I? Why would I? There's no reason. Just things happen. And I am things. I happen. Things happen. There is no reason for it. There is no meaning of life. Just life exists, and that's it. The meaning of life is things that can maintain homeostasis and reproduce. That's the meaning of life, dumbass. Stop asking questions. Emotions control you? No. Take great care to not make people look bad. Yeah. No, okay, if it is their fault though. You have to make it look like it's their fault. Bad people should look bad. Yeah. Okay. Personal work style is close to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized, inconsistent efforts. Yeah, definitely. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take for them to feel disappointed in you. No, I don't worry about that. No. Work alone most of the time? That'd be neat. I don't want to be in retail. No. Yeah, it is a waste of time. Abstract philosophical question like the meaning of life is a waste of time. Are we in a simulation? I don't know. But I don't think that things can escape simulation. We've never seen a thing escape from a simulation, you know? That doesn't make sense. We've never... Okay. I don't think that is possible for a computerized entity to escape to escape from a simulation. So, if we were a simulation, this is still as real as it gets for us. If this is some like, you know, Rick and Morty, a car battery is actually a secret universe inside, like a mini universe. This is still as real as things get for us. So why the fuck worry about whether there's like a outside reality? This is as real as things get for us. It does not matter if there's like a larger universe that we're inside of. If we can't access it, if we can't ever observe it, then its existence cannot be measured. It's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. If it doesn't affect us, it doesn't affect us. Maybe it does affect us, but if we can't affect it, why the fuck should we know about it? Why the fuck do we think about it? You feel more drawn to pieces with busy, bustling atmospheres than quiet, intimate places. Yeah. I'm thinking like New York versus a quiet park, and I would not handle it in a park. You know at first glance as someone is feeling? Not really. I'm not really trained for that. Not that you need training for it, but like I never learned. You often feel overwhelmed. Disagree. Complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. Kinda. I mean, being into taboo stuff is very natural. If that's what I mean. Or if you mean like getting into the topic. Like racism. That's controversial. White supremacy, very controversial. Do I get interested in that? Yeah. Do I like embrace that? No. You would pass along a good opportunity if someone... Nope. We're all playing the game, bro. Gotta win. Okay. If someone offered me $1 billion, but I was a millionaire, sure. I'll let the peasant have the $1 billion instead of me. But you know, if we're both peasants here, if we're both on the streets, and I'm offered $1 million or to let you get $1 million, I'm gonna take the $1 million. Okay, that wouldn't be needed more though. If the predicament was clearly stated to me, then I have to think about it and I'll be like, okay, the moral decision would be this, but I want to do this. I gotta do the moral thing. Struggle with deadlines, yeah. Confident things will work out for me, yeah. Things are gonna work, I think. Gender, male. Results. Let's see. I'm not gonna go through like the 20 different pages. Extroverted, intuitive, thinking, feeling. Oh, it's like a 50-50 split there. Prospecting versus judging. Assertive versus turbulent. All right, what's the score though? Start reading. Copy emailed to me. I don't want an email, bro. ENTPA. Okay, hold on. ENTPA. That sounds about right. Actually, I think that's what I got last time, which was like 3 weeks ago. But okay, we're not gonna read this whole thing because there's so much. Type A personality, ENTPA. What's the T for? Assertive debater versus turbulent debater. Debaters have vibrant personality differently depending on whether they have a turbulent or assertive identity. Turbulent debaters notably seek attention and approval, while assertive behaviors need less. Yeah, okay, sure, yeah. Afraid of being rejected? No, I know I'm gonna be rejected. Look. Most people are gonna reject you. This is a fact. Most people are going to reject you. So just fucking deal with it, you know? Just expect it to happen. Just expect it to happen. Don't hold yourself back because of this expectation. But like don't get all hyped about what's gonna happen. You know, you ask a girl out, she most like unless things have been like building up for a while, probably gonna reject you. Okay, and don't cry about it. Don't think that you're gonna get married and then she says no and then cry about it. It's not gonna happen. So just like if something does happen, cool. If nothing happens, all right. This is what I thought was gonna happen. All right, it's either nothing happens or something happens. Okay, when nothing happens, why are you crying? Nothing's happening. Okay, I think that's about it for this test. Now let's get into a spicier test. Come on, here we go. The political compass test. Big fan of this. Alright, let's take the test. Oh, I don't like this UI so much. This isn't a survey and these aren't questions, they're propositions. To question the logic of individual ones that irritate you is to miss the point. Some positions are extreme, some are moderate. That's how we can show you whether you lean towards extremism or moderation on the compass. Responses should not be overthought. Some are intentionally vague. The purpose is to trigger reactions in the mind, measuring feelings and prejudices rather than detailed opinions on policy. Doesn't want to get detailed opinions. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. We should serve humanity instead of transnational corporation. Yeah. Always support my country? No. No country. No. Yep. It's foolish to be proud of the country you're born in. Our race has superior quality? No. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Unless they're my enemy. Military action that defies international law is sometimes justified? No, not really. Unless the world's literally gonna end. I don't think so. Yeah, I'm thinking like maybe in a case where you're like defending against like invasion, but then invasion's probably also defying international law and that wouldn't be justified either. So, yeah. There's now a worrying fusion of information and entertainment. True. People are ultimately more divided by class than nationality. True. Controlling inflation is more important than controlling unemployment. No. Because corporations cannot be trusted to voluntarily protect the environment, they require regulation. Yeah, they cannot be trusted. Yep. From each according to his ability to each. Yeah, fundamentally, that's a good idea. The free of the market, the free of the people. No, monopolies always arise when there's a completely free market. You remember Rockefeller? Do you remember Apple, Amazon? Those are. Adding regulations wouldn't have made them more powerful, is all I'm saying. Sad reflection on our society that having something as basic as drinking water is now bottled. Yep. Remember when Nestle said water is not a human right? That was cringe. Land shouldn't be a commodity to be bought and sold. Yeah. Could just let me have land. That'd be neat. It is regrettable that many personal. We'll put agree on that. Housing market is freaking out about this one right now. It is regrettable that many personal figures are made by people who simply manipulate money and contribute nothing to their society. Yeah, that's really dumb. Hold on, I'm gonna make sure we're recording my voice. Voice. Okay, yeah, we're still recording. It'd be very upsetting if I wasn't. Protectionism is sometimes. That's when you sanction someone. Let's check anyway. It's like when you sanction someone who, like you sanction a competitor to make it cheaper to, you make it more expensive to go to the other company for goods so that people keep buying from yours, right? Shielding a country's domestic industries from, but yep, that's it. Sometimes necessary in trade, sure. That would be like the opposite of free market, right? In that case, no. I don't know. See, I was gonna defend it because free market, but I don't really super believe in free market. Okay, but that's harming the other country, and is that okay? Your people versus their people. I'm gonna keeping it there. The only social responsibility of a company is to deliver a profit. No, they have a social responsibility to make the world a better place, or they should. Rich are too highly taxed. No. They got tax cuts year after year. No, thank you. Those with the ability to pay should have higher standards of medical care. No. Imagine some guy gets a. I break my leg. I get the wooden leg replacement. They give me a peg leg, like the entire leg is peg, not just like, not like a peg ankle, peg like the entire leg is peg. And then the rich guy comes along and he gets the robo prosthetic leg that can like have sex with 4 people at once. Yeah, no, we should both just get actual legs. You can pay for a robo prosthetic leg, but not at a hospital, bro. Governments should penalize businesses that mislead the public. Yeah, because misleading the public is an abuse of trust. Genuine free market requires restrictions on the. Yeah. You need to stop predators from happening. Okay, we're already halfway through. Not halfway. Not halfway. Personal values. Abortion when the woman's life is not threatened should always be illegal? No. Yeah, I disagree that it should be illegal, which means I think that it should be illegal. Right. All authorities should always be questioned. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. No, then everyone's blind. Finish the phrase, bro. Then everyone's blind. Taxpayers should be expected to prop up any theaters or museums that cannot survive on a commercial basis. What? Disagree. No, museums aren't supposed to be a profitable thing. They're supposed to preserve culture, not to make profit. And preserving your culture is like very important. So yeah, preserve. I think I think the government should help us preserve our culture. That'd be very nice of them. Thank you. Schools should not make a classroom attendance compulsory. Agree. Just like be like if you're actually learning, if we figure out a way to make sure that kids are actually genuinely learning, and they are, without going to school, then they shouldn't have to go to school. They can have fun, if as long as they're also learning as much as they're supposed to. Some people should keep to their own kind. No, 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 no. Good parents sometimes have to spank their children. No, I don't think so. Natural for children to keep some secrets from their parents. Definitely, yeah. I'm never telling my parents when I have a girlfriend. Only after the fact or something, you know? Like, oh, by the way, I got married 3 years ago. Possessing marijuana for personal use should not be a criminal offense. Yeah, that who's getting hurt? Marijuana in itself isn't harmful. Okay, even if it was harmful, like drinking poison isn't a criminal offense, unless you're trying to sue. Is committing suicide a personal offense? No, it's not. Hurting yourself isn't a criminal offense. It might be a psychological issue if you have substance abuse disorder, but if you have substance abuse disorder, you should get mental help, not go to a fucking prison. Should equip the future generation to find jobs. No. I used to like say this, but no. It should be to fucking educate people. Like, yeah, educate people to find jobs. Not one day jobs aren't going to be a thing anymore when robots do all of them. And when robots do everything, I still think that people should go to school. People should still go to school when robots do everything. Maybe not like a mandatory school anymore if you don't have to do things. Like if there's a robot president, robot construction workers, robot everything, then you should school's there to teach you about everything, about science, about math, about how language works, about culture. School's going to be a lot more culture based once jobs aren't necessary. If school is teaching people to be ready for jobs, they wouldn't be making me learn calculus. They'd be making me learn social sciences so I could do politics because that's what I want. Or they'd be teaching everyone program. Okay, if it was, yeah, programming is the biggest like job industry, like the biggest growing job industry. Cybersecurity is like the most in-demand job of all time, I think, or at least of right now. I don't know how the stats. This could be completely wrong. But you know, if we were trying to find jobs, we'd just give everyone programming, like mandatory programming classes. So I mean that's a descriptive thing, not what it should be, not prescriptive. Schooling should equip you to be successful, or should educate you, bro. Whatever you should learn. If you should learn how to get a job, which is kind of how our capitalist society works, we should be taught how to get jobs. But also, like, you know, how to vote would be pretty cool. That wouldn't get you jobs. Learning how to vote, how to research, wouldn't get you a job unless it was a research job. But no, schools are to teach you, not to send you to the coal mines or to a cubicle. People with serious inheritable disabilities should not be allowed to reproduce. Nah. Let people reproduce if they want to, bro. I mean, like, I personally like would choose not to if I knew that there was like a really high chance that my kid would also have the disability. But like, you shouldn't stop them from, like, don't take away freedoms, bro. It, That's cringe. That's cringe. I wonder where conservatives stand on that actually, because in the abortion debate, they're like for the rights of the child, not for the rights of the mother. So would they say that people with disabilities shouldn't reproduce? Because that'd be putting the priority on the on the quality of life of the child instead of the freedom of decision of the mother or parent. No, I think you should be allowed to. Right? That's that's fine. But like have a plan, take care of them still. Know how to take care of them. Most important thing for children to learn is to accept discipline. No. It's to like take no shit from adults, bro. The opposite. No, accepting discipline would be to be conform, like to conform, to just listen to authority. And authority is actually like, I don't like it. I don't like it. I hate authority. Only different cultures, yes. Refuse. Okay, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. With unemployment benefits, you lose your unemployment benefits if you refuse a job opportunity, which like sounds like it makes sense, but it sounds like it would make sense, but some jobs like McDonald's will put up an advertisement, say $50 if you come to a job interview. So you come in, they say, "All right, you got the job." You're like, "What?" I mean, are you sure? Like, I kind of want to like check out some other one. Like, no, no, no. Accept this job, or we're gonna report you to the unemployment offices, and your benefits are going to be canceled. Like they and you can't not have a job and have your unemployment benefits canceled. You're going to starve. You're probably going to starve. I keep getting messages. God damn. So they basically use that to force you to accept the job, and being forced to accept a job is it's a little bit on the it's kind of on the slavery side. It's kind of on the slavery side. So not a big fan of that. People shouldn't have to work. People shouldn't have to work. And as technology improves, people won't have to work. People already don't have to work. Like, a lot of jobs are actually just busy work instead of like meaningful jobs. When you're in trouble, it's better not to think about it, but to keep busy. No, you should think about it. Disagree fully. And first generation immigrants can totally be integrated, bro. What's good for the most successful corporations is no, 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 no. What's good for Amazon is for them to be a monopoly, and that is not good for employees or consumers or other businesses. No broadcasting institution, however independent, should receive public funding. No, it's no, you should publicly fund things. I don't want the private sector to be the only thing that controls media. I want there to be a way for Joe Schmo to be Joe Schmo. You come out and be like, all right, I got a new idea. It's not pro Coke or Pepsi, but a new third drink that nobody's talking about. I want that to be possible. And of course, he can't go to the Pepsi shows, the Pepsi sponsored channels, and he can't go to the Coke sponsored channels for that because they wouldn't support. Yeah, independent content should receive public funding, sure. Sometimes civil liberties are being excessively curbed in the name of counterterrorism. Yeah, it happens a bunch. It happens. A significant advantage of a one-party state is that it delays progress in a democratic. Yeah, delays are pretty, like, you need to have the argument. You do. I don't like how our government has been literally locked down for like 20 years. It's locked down now. In the next 2 years, nothing's going to happen. I don't like that. I hate that it's all just stopping. I hate that. But I also don't want a one party state. Like, I don't think it's okay for I don't think avoiding that delay by being a one party state. No, I don't like that. Like that. No, no, no. This is the way it has to be. It has to be this way. I don't like those words I just said. One party state versus democratic. Is saving time, is speeding up progress an advantage? Sounds like it would be. Avoiding arguments an advantage? No. Avoiding arguments is not a good thing. More exchange of ideas, please. Only wrongdoers need to be worried. That's the nothing to hide argument, and I hate that. Okay? It's like my grandma's like, why do you need a lock on your room? It's not like you're doing anything secret in there. I'm like, no, it's not like I'm doing anything secret in there, but I would like to lock my room at night. Death penalty should be an option for them. Nope. Death penalty is inhumane. So is prison. Alright, let's change prison to... We should be about getting people to become turning people into acceptable members of society again, not turning them into... Not killing them. Killing people is bad. Did you know that? Killing people is actually bad. Killing people in response to them killing people? Not okay. Make them good people. Not brainwash them, but like, they probably almost certainly had mental disorders. And just invest in psychology, figure out how to stop mental disorder, figure out how to treat mental disorders, and like undisorder people. The end. In a civilized society, one must always have people above to be obeyed and people below. Nope. Nah. Abstract art doesn't represent anything. Shouldn't be considered art at all. Nah, that's wrong too. Some movies don't mean anything. There's no like deeper meaning to the movie, but it looks cool. There's like two different kinds of art. There's like art that like means something really awesome, like has a powerful meaning. Then there's art that is like a technical masterpiece. It's all about the techniques and strategies used to make it. Like, some art is hard to make just because of how expensive or costly or strategic you have to be to make it. And then other art is hard to make because you're trying to embed meaning in it. And, like A Wrinkle in Time 2018 by Disney. Terrible movie. Terrible. Doesn't really mean anything. I mean, I guess it represents the other Wrinkle in Time movie. It looks good, though. The visuals are amazing. Except for the weird lettuce lady. Miss What's-It turns into lettuce. It's so dumb. It doesn't really mean anything. It's terrible. It's garbage. But the visuals are good, And that I can respect that. Some art represents stuff and some art looks cool. It's cool. Yeah. It's art. Criminal justice punishment should be more important. Nope. Rehabilitation instead. Waste of time to try to rehabilitate some criminals. Nah. I mean, like, yeah, some people are going to be really hard to rehabilitate. Some people do, like, reoffend. A lot of people, some people, like, try to throw this stat. They're like, actually, X% of felons, reoffend, like, they rape again as soon as they get out of jail. That's because you had them in prison, not a rehabilitation center. What did you do to discourage them from doing it again? Besides put them in prison. with a bunch of other felons. Okay, you didn't do shit unless they got like 24/7 psychological support for months upon months, for decades upon decades, and then still reoffended, then I don't really buy that stat that most people are gonna reoffend, because you didn't try to rehabilitate them. You just put them in prison. You didn't rehabilitate them. You have to try to rehabilitate people before saying that rehabilitation doesn't work. Business and manufacturing. No. Writers and artists are so much more important. Like, these are practically important because they get shit done. These ones think, and thinking is actually important. Getting shit done is becoming less and less valuable because making things is becoming easier and easier. Just fact. Manufacturing is getting easier, so manufacturers are becoming less important. Writers and artists are becoming more important because thinking is getting harder and harder. Mothers may have careers, but nope. It's like both parents' responsibility, okay? Both parents should do that. Companies are unethically exploiting the plant genetic resources of developing countries. Yeah, that sounds about right. Making peace with the establishment is an important aspect of maturity. Making peace with the establishment. Okay, look, I'm never gonna kiss up to the establishment, but I will play its games, because, you can't, like, become president by opposing the establishment. You can try, and maybe you can, but it's a lot easier to become president if you don't. Once you're president, you'll have, a reputation of being Look, you gotta play the game in order to win. You might not like the game, and that's okay. But once you win, if you tell people to change the rules, they might respect you a little bit more. Like, if you're losing the game and you want to change the rules, people call you a sore loser. If you're winning the game and you want to change the rules, now it makes sense. You're like, guys, I won the game. I understand how it works. I want to change the rules. And that's kind of what it's like. If playing dirty is being peace, I don't like playing. You can make it without playing dirty, though. Gonna have to slightly disagree there. Astrology, no. You're dumb. You cannot be moral without being religious. Strongly disagree. You can be moral without being religious. Example, me. I am moral. I am not religious. My morals are minimize harm, maximize unharm. Minimize harm and maximize freedom. Okay? That's my morals. The two rules for morals. Everything's based on that. I can be moral without being religious. Chastity is better than social security. Charity. I don't know where I got chastity from. No. Charity, you cannot rely on charity. Charity, is basically RNG. Social security is, not RNG. Some people are naturally unlucky. Luck isn't real. It is important that my child's school instills religion. No, I will not let my child near religion at all, dude. Okay, these are the questions about sex. A, sex outside marriage is usually immoral. Wrong. Sex is never immoral. Sex is sex. It has nothing to do with morals. Rape does. Rape isn't okay. Rape is immoral, but sex isn't. Same-sex couple should not be excluded. Yeah, I agree. They should not be excluded from the possibility of adoption. Yeah. Pornography should be legal for adult population. Yeah, okay. What goes on in a private bedroom between consenting adults is no business of the state. Yeah, okay. For real, I don't understand why the government cares where dicks are going. Not in kids. Not in kids is bad, of course. In non-consenting people, not okay. No one can feel naturally homosexual. Disagree. Openness about sex has gone too far. No, it hasn't gone far enough. The government should not care where the fuck my dick is. They're going too far if they're thinking about that one. It's not none of their business. None of their business where dicks go. People can feel naturally homosexual. Yep, let's see where I stand. Oh my god! Oh my god! That is cartoonish, bro. Okay, I took this test in 2018, and I was right. I think it was like right here. 2016, I was here. 2018, I was here. 2019, I was here. 2020, here. December 2020? No. November 2020, I was right here. And then, whoa. I'm just sliding left lib, bro. Left libertarian, not liberal. Political compass certificate. Dude, that is funny. I can brag about this one, guys. Okay. We got one more test. Personalized. Is this my guy? Printing. Dude, I want to print that. I'll put that on the fridge. Say, hey, grandma, this is where I am. Okay, North Korea. Yeah, they're not okay. Where's the one where it shows me where Gandhi is? Where's Gandhi in the political compass? Gandhi, political compass. Yeah, Gandhi is there, right? And I'm down here. I want everyone to note how far away from Stalin I am, by the way. Stalin is up there in the authoritarian quadrant, and I'm down here in the libertarian quadrant. I would never be like Stalin. I hate that guy. Barack Obama. Oh my god, oh my god. Mitt Romney. Oh my god. Barack, what are you doing? I know that American politics like takes place entirely within this quadrant, but like holy shit. Barack, what are you doing? Okay. It's actually really funny that I'm so far. Oh, I want to see this. Oh my god. Dude, according to this political compass, Trump is worse than Hitler. Like actually, he's like very far on the authoritarian axis and way further on the left right axis. Like holy shit, dude. Holy shit. They're both bad. No, yeah, Trump is like they're both really bad. I'm surprised that Biden's this right. I thought he'd be like here. Maybe like here. I don't know. It makes sense. Hawkins is my guy, it looks like. I have to review their policies, policy by policy. I don't just go by whose team I'm on. I go by who lines up most of my policies. It's funny, though. I did not think it was going to be this far. Oh, it's funny. I'll save that in a minute. Okay, we had one more. Let me whip it out. This one's going to take a minute. The 9 axes test. Way more precise. Give me the full version. I'm going to try to speedrun this one. How are we doing on time? Whoa, I'm already an hour in. I'm posting this full thing unedited. Government owned by industry is usually a bad idea. This shows up on the screen too. Yeah, okay. Government owned by industry is usually a bad idea. Government owned industry usually a bad idea. I don't want the state to control an industry. What is okay? Oh, I hate this question already. First, this video is already an hour long, and it's not getting any shorter. Government-owned industry is usually a bad idea. Yeah, I disagree, I guess. Military spending, waste of money. People must be allowed to follow. Yeah, they must be allowed to. I still hate it. Tradition hinders the progress of technology. Yep. Nope. I'm not going to stick as long on these questions. There's 216, okay? National government can't understand what the people need. Disagree, it could. Ours can't, but it technically could. Democracy is the worst form of government, except for all the others we tried. Now, I kind of, let me, my thumb break. No, I think democracy is pretty good. There are many issues that it does not make sense to address at a local level. Sure, that's an innocent statement. And also, like masks isn't something that should be on a local level. The pandemic isn't something that should be on a local level. It should be on a global level. My nation is closer to my views than most nations in the world. No. There is no higher power. Yes. Having independent nations but at the risk of global conflict creates a large threat. A lot of independent nations with risk of global conflict. Yeah, mutually assured destruction is bad. Caused by us turning away from religion? No, turning away from religion is good, because religion is cringe. Local governments should have more power than they currently do. I don't know how much power they have. Nah. I know that this question is about the federalist versus unitary thing. And we're federalists. No. I don't like this question. National cultures are important to protect. Yeah. Countries that violate human rights should be toppled. Yup. Genetic modifications is a force for good, even on humans. I want to see what we can do with it. I don't want to force all babies. This isn't implying. I don't want to force all babies to be blue-green colorblind. Elections are a waste of resources. Whoa, that's cringe. Public utilities like roads should be publicly owned. Yup. People should have to work for anything they get. No, I want water and food. Okay, dude. Provide people things, and they'll be... When people are happy and healthy, they're more productive. Okay, give them shit. Plus, like I said, jobs aren't going to be necessary in the future. So, working for things is also going to be unnecessary. Oppression by corporations is more of a concern than oppression by governments. Ooh. I hate both. Corporations... Okay, governments have rules. Corporations don't. They're like, make me money. Governments are like, give me power. Oh, which is worse? Motivated by money or motivated by power? Money is power. Power is power. Okay, I'd rather be in the America where we're oppressed by Amazon, than the America where we're oppressed by Joe Biden. Right? Yeah. People should have the power to choose their leaders. Yes. No cultures are superior to others. Society was better many years ago than it is now. Nope. Countries can want things that are good for us. Human-caused climate change is one of the greatest threats to our way of life. People's freedom should have limits. The limit would be when you start limiting other people's freedoms. That's the limit. Like when you hurt someone, that's your freedom ends where my freedom. Your freedom ends when it hurts mine. Yeah, that's the thing. The benefits of open border. Watch me get like canceled for that one because I just don't understand that actually freedom is good. There should be limits. Not like a ton of limits, but like there should be limits. The benefits of open borders outweigh the costs. Yeah, military action by our nation is often necessary to protect it. Nah, we don't need protection, bro. No. Traditions are important. No. Testing products on animals is ethical. More ethical than on humans. The existence of the state is a threat to our... No. You want anarchism? I'm not into anarchism. I don't think so, no. Elections are an effective way of showing government approval. What? Effective way? I mean, kinda, yeah. I don't like that people approve of Trump, but it is showing that people approve of Trump. Yeah. Yeah, okay. As long as they still prioritize minimizing harm and maximizing freedom, then and maximizing thriving. If they can maximize human thriving, then yes. And yeah, state laws should have precedence over national laws. Yeah. Dude, okay. If the state law is that murder is illegal and then oh wait, national law. No. If the national law is that murder is legal, but then the state law is like or the murder is illegal and then states like actually no, it's fine. Then what's the point of a national law if other states can just ignore it? So yeah, disagree. National laws are more important. Communism, if implemented correctly, would be a pretty good form of economics. All humans share. Don't mix communism and authoritarianism. I'm very anti-authoritarianism. All humans share a common identity, wanting to thrive. Yep, sure. Basic things. Yep, rights. Military options should always be considered. No, don't always consider it. No. Don't always consider it. We should be taking in more refugees. Yeah. Direct democracy is the best form of government. Direct democracy is like where we vote directly on the issues, yes? Let's just Google for direct democracy. People decide on policies without any intermediate. So instead of representatives, we just go straight to the ballot. I don't know. Okay, we're in a representative democracy. Direct democracy. Things would change fast. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, it'd be cool, if policies represented the will of the people, like completely, like as accurately as possible, as up to date as possible. But there could be some downsides to that. I really don't know. Diplomatic options should be, yeah, dude. You don't want war. War bad. War is actually bad. Genetic modification should rarely be used. No, higher yield crops. Yeah. Disagree. You can use it as much as you want, bro. I don't care. Just don't violate human rights or animal rights. Democracy is more than a decision-making process. Yeah, it is. There must be a separation between church and state. Yes, for sure. Yeah, I do my views pretty well. Culture would be better with other cultures mixed in more. Yeah. The wealthy have far more than they need. Yeah. No one needs $200 billion. Right, Elon? Right? It is more important to retain peaceful relations than to further our strength. Peaceful relations than to further our strength. Yeah. Why would we don't need to be strong if we're peaceful, bro. We are first and foremost citizens of Earth. Yes. There's something after death? No. If we accept migrants at all, then it is important that they assimilate into our No, it's not. Just be nice to them, bro. Nah. Faith is complete nonsense. Yeah. People should vote issue by issue themselves. Yeah, some issues. Diplomacy only hurts nations. Nah. Religion is beneficial for society? No. For individuals? Sometimes. A hierarchical state is best. No, I don't like hierarchy, bro. Immigrants, yeah, they can. When protesting an authoritarian government, violence is not acceptable. Okay, sometimes violence is going to have to happen. If you're being yeah, violence is gonna have to happen. I don't like violence. But if they're gonna be violencing, then we should be allowed to violence too, you know? I'm not. I did say an eye for an eye is wrong. But you know, you can't just let them stomp over you. I'm not pro violence. But I'm more anti authority than I am anti violence. Anti authoritarian. Disagree. I even strongly disagree. When people have already suffered for technology to be developed, we should use that technology. Let me think for a second. Yeah. I'm thinking about this. Yeah. Okay. People born to wealthy families have unfair success. And even when they aren't skilled and work hard. Yeah, that happens. That happens. That's literally Donald Trump. Small loan of $1 million. Alliances can pose a threat to a nation's sovereignty. I mean, kinda. That'd be being threatened as a threat to a nation's sovereignty, though. Yeah, I don't think so. Religion usually provides the truth. False. International trade sounds pretty beneficial to me. Some freedom must be given up in order to keep people safe. Yeah, that is true. Technological please need more power. No. Legal immigrants do not provide benefit to the hosting country. No, they do. They take the low income jobs that. Okay, look. Old people. The elderly population of the United States is growing. The young population is shrinking. So you need immigrants to like fill up the workspaces in because there's going to be worker shortages. There just are. Now, when nobody has to work anymore, then you could say that they're not that immigrants aren't providing a benefit. If they're still bringing in culture. They're not hurting anyone. So, yeah. Whistleblowers should always be strongly protected. Yeah. Okay, unless like I don't know. I said I don't know and then said strongly agree. You know, if they're trying to take down the United States, but the United States is shitty, you know, taking down the United States doesn't sound like a good thing, but if they're doing something shitty, then maybe it does sound like a good thing. Yeah, if they are being shitty, okay. Illegal immigrants should be deported in most or all cases. Now, it is better to maintain a balanced budget than to ensure no capitalism, no. We should be more accepting to other cultures. Yes, laws should be completely consistent with all regions of a nation. No, it's unitary. Only those who served in the military should be able to gain power in the government. That's dumb. That's super dumb. Catering to a popular opinion is detrimental to a nation. Isn't this... There's a word for this. I forget what it is. Detrimental to a nation? Not in itself. Subdivisions of nations should have their own militaries. I mean, we have the National Guard, but not what we have. What we should have. No, environmental regulations are essential. Yeah, people. Sorry, it's it's 1 a.m. Okay, brain slowing down. People should think of themselves as citizens of their nation rather than their state. Yeah, okay. Difference is nation is your people, state is your country. And yeah, you belong to your people, not your country. Local governments give each region good representation of their views. Not always gerrymandering's a thing. Not always, but they do try. Representatives rarely represent the nation. Well, this is the same question. We get the crazies. We do. But not everyone, not all the representatives are crazy. Laws should not be based on religion. Based, bro, based. Everyone should speak at least 2 languages. Like, you shouldn't be forced to, but it'd be cool if you did. We should not allow any refugees. No. Saving people from oppressive governments, people who are politically persecuted, that's the definition of a refugee. Saving people who are being politically persecuted or religiously persecuted for religion, is a virtue, I think. Saving people is good. Saving people is good. So, yeah. Local government can understand that their citizens better than the national governments could. Yeah, true. National government needs more power than it has now. I don't know about that. Our national government doesn't do shit, so yeah. No need for local or state governments. That's not true. National government protects minorities better than some local governments do. Hold on. Uh, I mean, yeah. Each person should have 1 vote, each equal to every other. Yes. The more people ask, the better chance there is of reaching the best decision. Yeah. Only our national languages should be spoken in our country. Nah, sex outside marriage is not immoral. There's nothing, morals aren't tied to sex, it's just sex. It is important that we further my group's goals above all others. It is important to my group. It is not generally important, but it is important to my group. Traditional medicines are not essential oils, bro. No. Government should monitor all citizens to combat terrorism. Monitor all citizens to combat terrorism. Monitor all citizens. No. Oh, God, sorry. That should not have taken me long at all. This is something I'm. No, this is the, like, nothing to hide. This is poking at the nothing to hide argument, which I am very against. Doesn't matter if I have nothing to hide. I have a right to privacy, and I like my privacy. I enjoy the feeling of not being watched. People should monitor. The government should not monitor citizens. Yeah. Nation usually needs a military. That is true. You usually need a military to not be invaded. I am proud to be in my country. Not really. I mean, I'm glad that I'm in this country, but I'm not proud. No. I'll be proud once I'm the president and I've made all the changes that I want. And that probably won't happen. But if that does happen, then I'll be proud. I'll be proud I'm in a progressive country, in a country that values human rights, in a country that wants to get shit done instead of yell in circle. We went like Bush, Clinton, Bush, Obama. Almost had Clinton again. Are we dumb? Why do we? And we're thinking about going back to. We're thinking about going to another Obama, Michelle Obama. I think that's a joke. People saying Michelle Obama's gonna run, but Peace is preferable to war. Yes, governments should be as concerned about force incidents uh, as they are about those within their borders. Yes, nations should not maintain a military. Disagree. We should still like have one, but like we don't need to maintain it to the extent that we do. We should put effort into getting a person on Mars. That'd be cool. Nations fighting among each other gets in the way of progress. I'm thinking like maybe it's a waste of resources. Maybe we need to focus more here before we go anywhere else. I don't know. Nations fighting among each other gets in the way of progress. I mean it does. Yeah. Excessive government intervention is a threat to the economy. No. Okay. Excessive. Too much is always too much. Excessive. Yeah, sure. Police should be regulated more. Yeah, they shouldn't be allowed to kill people. Looking at you, Chauvin. Foreigners should never enter the country. That's dumb. That is dumb. Halfway there. He was to support and only recognize one religion. None religion. To chase progress at all times is dangerous. At all costs is dangerous. Sure. Some costs are too much. Economies without any capitalism will collapse. I don't know about that, buddy. Religion should be banned. No, as much as I hate religion, I'll let it slide, okay? I'll let it slide as long as you shut the fuck up about it. Dude, I'm just like the religious people. Like, I'm okay with gay people, but can they just stop? Can they just shut up about it, though? Hey, that's me, but against religious people. I'm okay with religious people. Can they shut up? Benefits a country? No. War is never justified. Sometimes it's justified. Okay, sometimes. Declaring war on Germany when they invaded Poland was justified. Maintaining family values is essential. Nah. No. Important to maintain law and order. How about human rights, huh? I know what this is poking at. I mean, like, technically, yeah, but no. I want. Law and order isn't an issue right now. Automation overall is extremely good for society. Maybe it is an issue. I'm not. Extremely good for society. It's going to be good for society. It's not good for a capitalist society. A capitalist society suffers from automation. Automation, which is a technological advancement, which is progress, actually hurts society. Because when machines take jobs, less people have jobs. Less people having jobs hurts the economy. Economy suffers. Society suffers from economy suffering. Society gets hurt by automation, which is pretty dumb. Overall, okay, in a ideal society, yeah, but in our society, no. Government should be accountable to the international community. Yeah, we should be held accountable. Subdivisions should not be able to able to exempt from national laws. No one's above the law. I am willing to be corrected on that one if I don't know what subdivisions means, but no one's against the law. Countries fall apart with constant war. Yeah, that is true. It is important to maintain our national sovereignty. Yeah, people should like what's the alternative? People should not have protections that could hinder discovering their. No, look, you gotta let some bad guys go in order to leave the good people alone. Right? Matt versus Ohio, you know? Disagree. A group of states without a strong national government is merely an alliance, not a nation. Yeah. without a national government, it's just an alliance. We have no right to military intervene in other nations. Interesting. Do we have no right? We don't have. See, there's like me saying we need to protect the people. We need to protect the people of South Vietnam from the Viet Cong. And then there's other part of me like, it's not our business. But then also human rights. Mostly agree. When human rights get in the way, we do have like a little bit of a right to help there. We have an obligation to help when human rights are in. The government should not regulate the economy at all. That's dumb. No. Religious clothing shall be banned from the public. This is testing if I'm an like Islamophobe. No, don't ban religion. I hate it, but don't ban it. Nobody in other countries has our best interests in mind. Dumb. United Nations should be abolished. Dumb. Stronger the leadership, the better. I like good leaders, yeah. Religion must decline for society to progress. Yeah, I actually do think this one. I'm not going to ban religion, but I do want it to decline. Victimless crimes, such as drug use, should not be crimes at all. Yeah. The poor did not choose to be poor. They were born poor. Or, bad thing happened to them, and now they have been made poor outside of their hands. Those who disagree with the government should be removed from the country. That is authoritarian. In order for humanity to survive, we must get past having separate nations. Yep. Society could not function without leaders and followers. Disagree. Needs more power. Yes, absolute freedom makes society dangerous. Technically, yes. Yeah, absolute freedom is going to be dangerous. Yeah, that's it. Taxes should be increased on the rich to provide for the poor. Yeah. Immigrants are not bad for the country. Lasting peace does lead to prosperity. It is necessary for the government to intervene in the economy to protect consumers. States cannot function without a strong national government. Anyone who wants to enter the country should be able to. Quality of outcome is important. Hey, I'm liking a lot of these. Laws should vary from area to area and area to culture. And culture to culture. Yeah, okay. The general populace makes poor decision. In modern area, yeah, our military isn't necessary. We just all stopped fighting, it wouldn't be necessary. I don't like. It is important that the government follows the majority opinion, even if it is. I'm putting soft there. Yeah, there should be no police force. I don't want the minority to be in charge. No, there should be no police force. It would be cool. But first, we need to deal with the mental health issues. Gonna disagree. Theocracy is not a good system of government. The government must be by the people for the people. Leaders must be strong, or our nation's suffering because we don't have actual leaders. Government surveillance is not necessary in the modern world. The government has no business looking at most people's personal lives. Countries should make sure to take measures to enforce this. Take all measures? No. People should have equal opportunity to succeed. Yeah. Children should not be educated in religious values. Religion provide better assistance than government does. They can. They currently, I have no doubt that it is possible that they currently do. But I don't like them. Only extremely talented immigrants, if that should be also RNG, whether you're allowed to be, if you're eligible for religious things. Only extremely talented immigrants, if that should be. Nope, then we get a little brain drain and it hurts the other country. That's not what we want. Those who do, we also get harmful stereotypes of all blank being smart. Like, we say, only a European doctor. You have to be a doctor in order to immigrate from Europe, and then we start having the stereotype that all Europeans are doctors. That's could become a harmful stereotype. Like all Indians are tech support workers that work at call centers. That's a harmful stereotype. That could spring from that. Only extremely talented immigrants, if should, if that, right? Disagree. Those who do not work should die. No, no, dude. It is natural to not want to work. That's how animals work. And we are animals. It is not optimal to work when you don't have to. We're always trying to spend the least amount of energy to get the most amount of reward. So not working is just following that. We're trying not to work. We're trying to reduce the amount of work that we have to do. So if you don't die, maybe tell them to not slack. I don't know. Why did I agree with that? Holy shit. If you have nothing to hide. No, I said nothing to hide is bad. I don't want the government to see my dick. I know they have, but I don't want them to. Disagree. No authority should be left unquestioned. Yeah. Marijuana should be legalized. International aid is not a waste of money. People should have the right to leave their wealth to their descendants. Sure. Government should have access to the emails of suspected terrorists. Okay. If they're already suspected, I mean, maybe. You need to, they should have to go through, a long bureaucratic system to, get through that and, have tangible evidence for their suspicion. Yeah, not a suspicion. This should be a confirmed terrorist. Yeah, okay. Better world will come from automation, science, and technology. Yes. I believe in a higher power. No. National government must be strong to adequately protect all its citizens. Sure. Should not fund. Yep. Religious values should not be spread as much as possible. People should hold more. Okay, my religious values, though. People should hold more loyalty. Nope. Okay. To their local state than their country. I mean, sure. More loyalty? Yeah, but don't hold loyalty to either, bro. More loyalty to the local state, sure. Nation must obey its leadership without question. I don't like the idea of being loyal, though. Be less loyal. Don't be loyal to anyone. A nation must obey its leadership without question. No, that's dumb. Never. Always question. Yeah, I enjoy some foreign cultures. Democracy makes it too easy for majority to further itself at the expense of minorities. Damn, it's stated like a fact here. Does it? Does it? Make it too easy. Nah, it's not too easy. We're fighting. I'm not a minority. But minorities are not making it easy for them, you know? I guess, disagree. I'm pro-democracy. Pro-democracy. War usually leads to worse outcomes. Yeah, dead people. Yeah, sure. Elders in society know the best path for it. No, they're dumb. They're just old. That's the only difference. They're old. Yeah, that'd be cool. Not function with that. I support single payer universal healthcare. War is not needed to make the economy thrive. We should respect those. Sure. Sure, we can respect them. Popular opinion is not always right? Sure. There is no need for a national government. No, there's need. Yes, there is no religion. Most drugs should be legalized. We must go back to basic way of life without. No, we're not Amish. People should be given freedom whenever it causes little security risk. Yeah, if it doesn't cause security risk, give them freedom. Technology is negatively affecting modern society. I mean, it is. It is. But that's only because it's a capitalist society. If it was a if it was a socialist society, technology would be helping so fucking much. Because we'd be like sharing shit instead of competing with each other needlessly, creating monopolies and shit. Yeah. State and local laws should have precedence over national laws. Uh, precedence over national laws. No, we already did this one, I swear. National laws have to come first. Otherwise, like, why have them? Those who serve in the military should be allowed to have influence on who is in power. As much as the rest of us. Countries do not serve our interests should be toppled. No. Nation's culture is more important to protect. Sure. It is a good idea to test a policy in one state rather than implementing it nationwide anyway. Right away. Sure. The sacrifice of some civil liberty. No, okay, some things only work on a nationwide scale. Like UBI on a citywide scale wouldn't work as well as it would. It just wouldn't work on a citywide scale. Cities don't have like the funding for that, or a state might have the funding for that. A nation does have the funding for that and can make it happen, and all the money stays in the system anyway, or as much as it would other. Disagree. Sacrifice of some civil liberties is sometimes necessary. I hate this. I don't like sacrificing civil liberties, but it might. It's a little bit. It's a little bit necessary. Technology is not always beneficial. Yeah, sure. From each according to yep. Traditions are of no value on their own. Public opinion swings too much. Disagree. Alliances are important for protecting a nation. A strong government must maintain a strong military to defend itself. Yeah, not really. Just like be able to have a strong yeah, have a military. Have a military that can defend you. Don't spend like $100 billion on a military when you only need a $10 billion military. Local governments address issues that the national government would never touch without them. Yeah, it probably should cooperate whenever it benefits them both. Yeah, should. Government should not. Yes, they should. They should. Strong states weaken a nation. Nah. I mean, a little bit. My nation should stay out of international affairs. If we're gonna side with Israel, sure. Then we should. But I think we should protect human rights. I think we have a duty to do that. I support gay marriage. All societies are a blend of cultures. There should not be compulsory. Internet should not be banned. Religion should be removed from the government. It is important that we maintain. Nope. Immigrants are a net positive. Religion must be looked on equally by the government. Yes. Abortion should be legal in all cases. Yeah, it's not a hard. The government shouldn't draw that line. It's not a question that. It's not a decision that people make lightly. Border protection is important. Nah. Not in America. Not really. We don't have an issue there. We don't. We don't. Okay, our results. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Unitary. Okay, not authoritarian though. You see that? Interesting results. Unitary versus authoritarian. I'm finally okay. The last 4 times I've taken this in I used to be like mostly federal. I've always been like 50. Once I was exactly 50-50, then it was like 46-54. Now we finally know. I'm very pro democracy, anti authority, fanatic globalist, super pacifist, super freedom, extreme equality, extreme secular, extreme progressive, fanatic multiculturalist. Yeah, because multiculturalism's cool, progress is cool, secularism's cool, equality's cool, freedom is cool, peace is cool, globalism is cool, democracy is cool. I don't know about unitary though. I mean, I don't like either of these. I mean, the national government does have to be stronger. Otherwise, it's just an alliance. It's not a. Is being an alliance bad in itself? No, but we're stronger if we're more of a cohesive unit. You know, have have a have a big boy coordinating everything, making sure we all have food and stuff. Closest match: libertarian socialism. Woo! Dude, how did they know? Libertarian socialist, right here. You heard it here, folks. Yeah, you heard it here first, folks. All right. So that is the 4th quiz today, and how are we looking on time? Nearly two. This test in itself was an hour or more. So I hope you've gotten to know me a little bit better by now, because that's what this place is all about: getting to know who I am. And if you don't care, then get out. It's easy. Like, if you don't care, okay, get out. Like why are you here if you don't care? Like, no one's forcing you to care, bro. I hope that we can make some cool stuff happen. I want to have lots of nice discussions about politics, about movies, video games. Today was about politics. Not every day is going to be about politics. A lot of them are. If you're not into the stuff I talk about, that's okay. That's okay. You don't have to stay. You can just go. You can go. It's okay. Goodbye. But I am going to talk about the things that I like to talk about. And this is what I like to talk about. So, yeah, that's about it then. See ya. Wait, hold on. I had a finishing bit. There's a 5th quiz that we have yet to take today. The BDSM test.